So I decided I need to touch grass. I'm currently sitting in the yard, literally with my feet in the grass, wanting to just get back to the foundation of why I'm doing all this, why I started all this, and the frustrations and all that along the way. Of course, there's moments of pure, Anyway, but me as a person, I can't just not be that person that wants to help. That's who I am. So, the end of all this is I'm starting a food trailer at the end of this year, or the start of next year, roughly a year's time. Once I get my food trailer on the road, I have a special little secret of a particular way I'm going to run it, apart from doing, the pop-ups, and, just the general events and stuff like that. I'll do those, but I have another special little secret that I want to do. Also, I will say where I am. I haven't actually said that yet. I'm currently in Townsville. That's where I'm working. My family is like 400, 500 Ks away up on the Tablelands. Far. The furthest part of the Tablelands you can get, pretty much, from here. So it's really, really hard to be this far away from them. But, the house front's starting to look a bit better. We've faced homelessness 5 times in the last 6 years because of the housing crisis. I've been through a lot. I've been through a real lot. The last 2 relationships I had were very violent and abusive people. The second last one, he's just been arrested for something he did to my daughter and his daughters. Not my story to tell, so I'm not going to go any further into that. The most recent one was only 2 months relationship because he showed a lot of red flags pretty damn quickly, and my boys had to come and rescue me from him, like literally like something out of a bloody movie scene. So that was pretty traumatic. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too far into that unless you want to know about it, ask about it. I'm happy to tell that story because that one is mine to tell. But unless somebody asks, I don't really care. It's over, it's gone, it's done, But yeah, so that's just like a little bit of like the last couple of years for me. Why it's been a little bit more difficult for me the last few years. But, got to keep moving forward and go up. I mean, there's nowhere else to go but up. So I've started the job here in Townsville, staying at the friend's place here, the family friend, a beautiful, wonderful lady who's lending me her car because mine decided to crap itself right after I got to Townsville. So yeah, really super grateful. I have to just keep remembering the grateful side and just keep focusing on that because I am grateful for so much. Even though I get really frustrated at little things a lot because the little things just keep coming. The big things I can get over, like you just move on. The little things are a bit trickier sometimes. So yeah, once my food trailer is going, and it's creating a second stream of revenue, because obviously I still have my job. I'm not going to quit my job. I'm not going to stop working until I get to pretty much the end of the whole plan. So that's like about 8 years, 6 to 8 years minimum that I'll be here in Townsville at that job. So yeah, then once I've saved enough, once I've got the food trailer running, I've got 2 streams of revenue. Depending on how successful the food trailer is, I may look at getting a second and third over those extra coming years to generate more of that, kind of like franchisey type of thing. But I don't want to try and go too deep into that side of things because it's not the main goal. So yeah, if it is successful, I'll look at expanding that while I'm saving and while I'm looking at getting the block. So so in six years' time, I should be in a position to buy the block of land. Once I get a block of land, you look back through some of my other videos, I go into more detail of exactly what's going on with that block. But essentially, it's going to itself have, been drinking energy drinks and it makes me burp. Anyway, so essentially, the block itself will have like multitude of streams of revenue. So that way it'll be recession proof. The food trailers will still continue to run. That will not be shut down at all. Especially if it's wildly successful, that'd be great. So once the block's up and running and it has its streams of revenue flowing, then I want to start the charity side, which is scholarship programs. So that's the main charity side of it is scholarships. So not just for uni or anything, like literally anything you want to do. Whatever your goal, whatever your dream is, it can be the most outlandish thing. If it's not illegal, we'll help. We being myself and whoever I end up working alongside, whoever ends up being part of my crew at the end. Then there's also like a bunch of other ways that I can help people, that I would love to help people. The accommodations that will be on the block, a lot of them will be reserved for emergency housing before they're used for tourists. I want to help kids that are aging out of care with nowhere to go and sort of no prospects. Give them jobs, let them participate in scholarship program if they want. All that sort of thing. So it's definitely my goal is to just get out there and help as many people as possible as soon as I'm in a position to do that. And in the meantime, as soon as I get my house here in Townsville, I have a little charity that I would love to set up here as well. That just start off. It's totally different to that. And I have a friend in Cairns who wants to help out. Hey, Angel, I'm going to rope you in soon. We're almost there. It's mainly just it's like we'll call it clothes lending. So, you think about someone who's a really low income and they want to go to graduation and they don't have enough money for a gown. Or, a young gentleman who doesn't have enough for a suit or, something like that. People that need clothing for job interviews, that kind of stuff. So I'll be looking for donated clothing for that kind of thing. I'm not sure exactly yet if it'll be like, depending on what sort of stock I can have donated or buy cheaply, that kind of thing. We might be able to let people purchase it so then they can keep that for their own, it's nice to keep your graduation dress or your debutante dress and stuff like that. So we may be able to actually sell them at a very, very low price. Give them away if we have enough, that'd be lovely. Or we can just do like on a loan basis. So that's something I really want to do like straight away, because it's something that like a lot of people don't really think about is just being able to participate in things and feeling like you can't because you just don't have the money to look the part. That's something I really want to do in the beginning. So as soon as I've got a house, I do want to set that up. But in the meantime, hey, if you've got something you want to donate, I can store it here or at the other place that I'm staying where my kids are. So if you do have something that you want to contribute and you wanted to donate some gowns, something like that, I can start collecting them now. I obviously won't even start sort of putting that out there as a charity until I have a decent little collection anyway. So, if you want to help out with that one, that'd be great too. So reach out. But, at the end of the day, that's who I am. That's my plan. That's where I'm heading. Just someone who struggles a lot myself, has struggled a lot in life, and I want to be able to find a way to help people who have been through it just like I have. So love yous all. God bless yous, and let's keep fighting the good fight, guys.